Welcome to this week's Forge tutorial. In honor of Earth Day, we'll be making a Kratky method hydroponic system. Here's everything you'll need, some of which is completely optional. First, you'll need a reservoir with a lid, some sort of pot to put your plant in, a substrate like hydroton or gravel that you'll see here. You'll also need a pocket knife or utility knife or some scissors, and something like a nail to use as a sharp marking tool. A drill is completely optional, but something that's nice to have around. And finally, you'll need some pH testing equipment, either strips like you see here, or a liquid solution. So the first thing we're going to work on after we clear off our working surface is our reservoir lid. I found that screw top lids work the best, but a lid that pops off will do just as well. Now we're going to do our best to line up our pot in the center of that lid so that once we cut a hole, we know exactly where it's going to fit. Here I'm using a nail to mark around that lid just so I have a kind of general idea of where the center is. I'll go a step further with this in a minute. Now that we have an idea of where the center is, we're going to flip our pot upside down and we're going to draw a nice little ring around, as you can see demonstrated here. This will show us what we have to cut out so that the pot fits nice and snugly in the lid. Here's where the drill comes in handy. You can use it to start a hole, and then this will make it easier to cut with your scissors and get that entire circle out of the lid. Now it's time to grab your scissors or pocket knife or utility knife or whatever you feel most comfortable with and start cutting this hole out. Done here in fast forward. As you can see, it kind of leaves a rough edge, so you can go back in and clean that up with your knife if you'd like, or your utility knife, and then get your pot nice and snug in that hole so that at least half of the pot, maybe 3/4, comes down through the bottom of the hole. I'm just using an old pot here that I found laying around the house, but you could easily make your own net pot out of old recycled materials like this applesauce container. Simply drill lots of holes so that water can get in and roots can get out, and you will have yourself a homemade container. Obviously, you'll have to adjust the diameter of the hole in your lid based on the size of the pot that you're using. Another option would be a store-bought net pot. These are used in hydroponics applications and can be found online or at home improvement stores. So now we'll just refit the pot that we've already prepared into our lid and make sure that this whole system will fit together by screwing it onto the reservoir, making sure everything still fits. And it does, so now we're going to move on to preparing our pot for planting. So we'll remove our pot from the lid or just leave it in the lid. Either way is fine. You can use gravel for your substrate or this hydroton, which is basically a synthetic pumice. Because this system doesn't have any pumps, you could even use soil in your pot, like a traditional garden. There will be some soil in your reservoir that leaks out, but that will be okay because there's no pump to clog. I'm just going to use gravel, fill it up about halfway with this gravel, and you can get a closer look. It doesn't have to be exactly halfway, it could be a little less. If your plant is already well developed and has long roots, you could even go ahead and put the plant in first. I'm just using an old house plant here and removing some detritus from the root structure. Now we'll place our plant as close to the bottom of the pot as we can so that those roots have a chance to reach down into the water. And then we'll cover it up with more gravel or whatever our substrate is so that the plant is held nice and tightly in the pot. And that's basically it for the pot and the lid. Now we're going to move on to our reservoir. In this tutorial, we won't really get into how much nutrient solution you need to add to your reservoir. That will differ based on the volume of your container and the type of nutrients you're using. The general principle is to fill it halfway, add your nutrients, mix them, then continue to fill to the top, then add your lid to the completed system. One final step I recommend is testing the pH of your nutrient-rich water after you've mixed in your hydroponics nutrient solution or compost tea. The paper strips are as easy as dipping into your solution and matching the color the strip turns with the color panel on the side of the bottle. This type of hydroponic system is really good for leafy greens, so lettuce or kale or things like that. And most of these plants are shooting for a pH of between 5.5 and 6.5. Have fun experimenting with different kinds of plants in your new hydroponic system. Thanks for joining us, and happy Earth Day!